Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Follow Up Friday. I haven't been here in a couple of weeks, but I am back and I'll be doing this a weekly going forward. So every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific, I come on live for about 10-15 minutes. I share a tip that you can implement that week to grow your business, to impact your sales and follow-up specifically. So the problem I see is that a lot of entrepreneurs don't have a sales and follow-up process in place. They're just winging it. If you can relate to that, please put it in the comments below. If this is you and you're struggling with this, then you're in for a treat because today I'm going to be sharing 3 things you can do, 3 tips to immediately improve your sales and follow-up processes, okay? So if you're seeing this on Facebook, please share the love, share with people who you think could benefit from this, tag them below. Just please let them know about these tips because it could really make a huge difference in their business. So if you're new to my world, I'm Debbie Hoffman. I am a sales and follow-up expert. I work really closely with heart-centered entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, people in network marketing who are letting potential clients and income slip through the cracks because they don't have a reliable and effective sales and follow-up system in place. And I support you to create a step-by-step process for your business so you know what to do and what to say at every step of the process. And ultimately, you'll have more ideal clients saying yes to working with you, which is what we all want, right? So again, the problem is that most people are disorganized. They don't have a system in place to effectively follow up with people and stay in touch with their potential clients and with their potential JV and power partners. So the first thing I'm going to share today, and I talked about this 2 weeks ago. So if you missed my tip video 2 weeks ago on February 1st, you can find that on my Facebook page, also in my Facebook community, Power Up Your Follow-Up community. And please join if you are not a member yet. I talked about getting a CRM, which is a customer relationship management system. This is the technology to help you keep on track with your follow-up. If you don't have a CRM in place, it's going to be really hard to stay in touch with your clients and partners consistently. You can't keep all this stuff in your head. It's just impossible. So get a CRM. I shared my resources tab on my website. I'll share it again. It's powerupyourfollowup.com/resources. I'll post it down below. And if you're seeing this in Be Connected, which every week I'm Be Connected is a new social media platform. If you haven't checked it out, you can click on the link I'll put down below to join as a free member. And you can network with other people. You can have a platform to speak every single day. So this tip is going to be live or will be showing up as live and then as a replay, and it will be there for everyone to see. So it's an incredible platform. Anyway, let's get a CRM and then get a free trial, find one you like that suits your needs. And when you're following up with people, make sure you put a reminder in your CRM after you leave them a message or send them an email or a text or social media message, however you're reaching out to people. Make sure you set the reminder for the next step, or else it's not going to happen. That's how clients and partners slip through the cracks, because you can't keep track of all this stuff unless you have a system to remind you. I followed up with people for 2 to 4 years, and the only way that happened is that I had a system to remind me. I would never have remembered this on my own. And those clients that I followed up with for 2 to 4 years, or those people became clients, and they thanked me for following up with them because they weren't ready when I first started reaching out to them. And things changed and they were ready. And because I kept calling them, I was top of mind. Okay. So the second thing I want to share with you that you can do to create your sales and follow-up system is to have scripts and templates ready to go. Now, I know a lot of people say, I don't like scripts. They're so robotic and blah, 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 blah. And I agree. You just want to have a script next to you that you can practice to use as a roadmap, just to keep you on track. You never want to read a script, because you know when you get those calls from telemarketers, you know they're reading a script. And I don't know about you, but I just check out. Like, I just don't relate. I'm not leaning in, and I'm just out of there. So have them ready and practice so you know what you're going to say when you call people. Set an intention. This is a bonus tip. Set an intention of what you want to have happen when you reach that person. Now, if you're going to leave a voicemail, you have to have a script ready to go. And what's your, like, when you think of what your intention is, that's like your end result. What are you going to say to lead up to that? So don't just say, hey, I'm calling to follow up with you, because that provides no value. And here's another tip. Always provide value in the messages you're leaving with people. Don't just say, I'm following up with you, or just checking in. Leave some value. Leave a message about a client that's had results with the same issue that this person is dealing with. Share something that's going on in your industry, maybe just something of value to get their interest. All right, so that's number 2, have scripts ready. Number 3, know how often you're going to reach out to people and what method of communication you're going to use, and how many times you're going to follow up with them within a certain time frame. So this is one of the main things I teach my clients how to do, but I'm going to share a little bit with you here today. I'm an old-fashioned girl, and I recommend picking up the phone and calling people. Oh my God, what a concept. Everybody's sending emails, and emails are not, the open rates on emails have plummeted over the last couple of years. You will get people's attention and rise above the competition and all the clutter by calling people. All right, so you want to call people. And then, like I said, leave a note, set a reminder for the next step. So I always recommend calling about 2 days later, 2 to 3 days later. It all depends on how long it's been since you spoke to that person. If it's somebody you just met, you can call them back sooner, like in 2 days, and let them know you'll be calling them back, so you're not sitting around waiting for them to call you. So then I always follow that up with a text message, because people are responding to text messages very, very quickly. The response rate from text messages has probably been like 98%. It's super, super high. And then I also will send an email, because if it's late at night and they're not going to be able to call you back or text you, they will email you. So try all those different ways. And then, of course, if you know people on LinkedIn or Facebook Messenger, you can do that instead of the text if you don't have their cell number. But try 3 methods of communication and see which one they respond to the most quickly. And that usually is their preferred method of communication. So I recommend that you never stop, you don't stop following up with someone until you get the yes or the no. People always ask me, how long should I follow up for? I don't want to be a pain. Keep following up until you get the yes or the no. At a certain point, you'll leave a message, which I call a guilt message, which is really saying, if things have changed and you're no longer having that problem or interested in a solution, please give me a heads up. It's okay. I just don't want to waste my time or yours. We're both really busy, so please give me a heads up. So I hope this was helpful. It gets you started with setting up a process, getting your CRM, adding your contacts to it, starting to keep notes in there and set reminders, having your scripts ready. And I didn't mention this with email templates. If you send a similar email out more than once, it's time for a template, and you can store it in your CRM, and it will save you so much time. And then you can just tweak it, and add some personal thing about that individual that you're reaching out to. So having the scripts and templates ready was step 2. And then step 3 is to know how often you're going to call and what methods of communication, and just have a rhythm in place. Okay, I'm going to call, I'm going to text, I'm going to email. Like, I just do it naturally now because I've been doing it so long. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I will be back here next week at 10 a.m. Pacific. Please join me live, either on my Facebook business page, which is where I'm going live today, which is Power Up Your Follow-Up. My business page, please come over and check me out there. And then I want to announce, I'm very excited about this. I've been hosting networking events every month since COVID started, and it's been a paid event. People were paying $19 to attend. I've decided to make it free for everyone for the near future. I'm not sure how long I'll be doing that, but maybe forever. I don't know. But you can come for free. And you can also be a vendor for $35 and get exposure to the whole community in private breakout rooms where you're kind of running the show. It's like they're coming up to your booth. So if you want to check out, we have a speaker every month. We have incredible speaker, Barbara Ames, next week. Next month. So you can join us to hear her talk. And you can go to powerupyourfollowup.com/networking. And Barbara's going to be talking about attracting clients online. So I hope that this was helpful. I would love to hear your comments and any questions that you have. I'll come back later and answer them. Okay, so hope you have a fabulous weekend and see you next week on Follow Up Friday. Bye for now.